Hey, this is Diane from Teach Pre-K, and I am going to walk you guys through the lesson planning process, and this is for beginning of the day all the way through the end of the day. I teach 2 half days, so I'm going to do a half day, and that will give you an idea of how much you need to supplement or some things you can split into 2 different times of the day. And the first thing that I do when the kids come in is I greet them at the door. They put their things away, they hang up their backpacks and their coats, and I have 3 tables set up in my room with what I call mini centers. Some people might call it morning work or starters. It's never a worksheet. Sometimes I have maybe magnet tiles on one table, but that table might switch to Legos the next day, or wood blocks, or a train track, or just kind of rotates. Another table will be some kind of arts and crafts or Play-Doh, but it's free form, open-ended. So I might put scissors and paper out one day. I might just put crayons and some coloring sheets out, or I might put watercolor trays and plain paper out, or Play-Doh and Play-Doh tools another day. The third table is kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes I put puzzles. Sometimes I can put like little Fisher Price toys, like farmhouses, tree houses, castles, things like that, that the kids can use the little people and play in those little play sets. That lasts for maybe, because I have a really soft drop off time, it is from 8:20 to 8:30. So those mini centers will probably go to about 10 till 9. So about 8:50. That's when we'll do our 1 minute warning, and then shortly after that, we will clean up. After cleanup, we go to circle time. Now, this is where I had somebody ask me, okay, great. So when you're planning your week, you've got your theme, and now you have to find everything to fit in that theme. And that's true. So I'm going to walk you through some resources for when you're just starting out. Right now, I have everything I need. I have a circle time routine that I love. They come to the rug with some kind of song. I switch the songs up through the years. My favorite is Elizabeth Mitchell's version of Peace Like a River. And we do actions. We have peace like a river, love like an ocean, joy like a fountain. So those are the verses. But you could pick any songs that you like. Good morning songs, hello songs, how are you feeling today songs. You can change it up every day. You can change it up every week, every 3 weeks, whatever you want to do. But there's some kind of auditory cue to get the kids to know that it's time to come to the rug and it's time to settle down and listen. So I will usually do a thing called Name of the Day. And you're going to have to look at my Name of the Day video because it will take a long time for me to demonstrate it here. But what I do is it goes in different progressive levels throughout the year. But I start with using a magnetic whiteboard, writing the first name on the whiteboard, and then getting magnetic letters that are in that name, scramble them up underneath, and whosever name it is comes up and they match the letters to make their name. Our next level is I don't write the name, I just have the letters. So we just go through a progression. Pre-K progresses really fast. I don't start this with my 3 to 4s till halfway through the year, but with Pre-K, start it right off the bat. So those are my 4 to 5-year-olds. I always do that. And what I do for counting at the beginning of the year, I count the letters in the names. And then we will, for gross motor, we will clap count that many letters, and then we will stand up and we will jump count that many letters. And then we do what I call a slow motion sit down. So we're all standing up. Let's say the number was 5. We will sit down. It takes us from 5 to 0 to get to the floor. So we sit down slowly. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And when your bum hits the floor, it's like, ooh, that always hurts. So it gets them laughing and giggling, but they've just gotten up, they've jumped, they've clapped, they've done their slow motion sit down. So I've taken them from a lot of sitting to a little bit of participation to gross motor, full body participation. We're sitting back down. So I'm mixing moving with sitting, and we'll have a book. If it is a theme such as transportation, construction, apples, weather, seasons, maybe it's fall, winter, spring, I do a nonfiction book first. And it's just those little teeny few words on the page, nonfiction. And then I save a really great fiction book on our same theme for a later whole group time in the day, what I call story time, which will usually happen after we come inside from recess. We've been running around, getting those wiggles out. We can sit down and do a quiet activity. We read a book. Then we'll go have our snack, which is more social and talking. So I'm trying to mix up my day that way. So after my circle time, we do center time, which again is when we are free to move around the room and things like that. But with circle time, what I want you to do, if you're just starting out, go on to Teachers Pay Teachers and look up free preschool circle time songs. And I can't remember her name, but there is one great little educator that has a resource for every single month. What I would do is I would download those, print those out, and find a way to fold those into your circle time routine. You can do like carpet games. Play to Learn Preschool has a lot of carpet games. I don't know if any of those are free, but those are great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through that process. I'm going to share my screen, walk you through that process of finding those circle time activities. But after circle time, we go into centers. And what I like to do is I like to make sure that along with my 2 books per day, one for circle time, usually fiction and nonfiction. So I teach 5 days. So I have 10 books for the week that I always find right off the bat. Then after circle time, we do center times. And I know that during the week, I'm going to do math centers. I'm going to do literacy centers. I'm going to do some science centers. I'm going to do some arts and crafts. And I'm going to do some fine motor. There's going to be a lot of mixing up with all of those things because there's a lot of crossing over I can do with fine motor and math, fine motor and literacy, fine motor and arts and crafts, science and math, math and literacy. There's a lot of different ways I can bring all that together. And of course, for kids this age, it's all about learning through play. So I want to make these things really playful. But before we get off the deep end with that, I want you to find centers that you think are beneficial and will teach to your standards. So I want you to think numeral identification, counting and cardinality, measurement and comparison, shapes, and then you can throw an extra repeat of one of these in, or just, find a different counting activity, find a different measuring activity, things like that. So we're going to go on Teachers Pay Teachers in a minute. We're going to look for those free. I'm going to see if I can do a whole free lesson plan for you guys. We're going to do the same thing with literacy. We're going to see if we can find free activities. My theme I'm going to walk you through is going to be Valentine's Day. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a link for my free circle time activities. And hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate some of those and you will like those, but there will be a link to that so you can get that, and that'll add to those circle time songs that you're going to find on Teachers Pay Teachers. Anyway, so hang on, I'm going to share my screen with you, but I will be back at the end. This is the homepage of Teachers Pay Teachers, and here's my search bar. So use this just like you would Google, YouTube, Pinterest, anything like that. So I am going to do free preschool circle time songs. Okay. And sometimes, look, they're not going to give you all the free. So I am going to do price ascending. So then all of the first things I see are going to be free. Okay, but I'm doing Valentine, so I'm going to do this. So here it's this one, Clubhouse Kids. She's got every single month a free. So I'm going to click on that. I like it. It has a lot of ratings. I'm going to download it. So this is my page where you just saw something fly up there and download. If I open my downloads folder, it's Valentine's Day Song for Kids. And I can just open this up. Here's my terms of use. And here's all these great songs. And it's not just Valentine's, it's Groundhog. But here you go. And you can print these out and add these to your circle time. Okay, now I want to do preschool math centers. And I'm going to do ascending again because I'm going to get a bunch of free. Okay. Forgot to put in my one very important keyword, Valentine's Day. Okay, what is this? Roll, count, and cover. Ooh, Valentine's Day shapes. I know I want shapes. Let's check this out. Let's see these thumbnails. Oh my gosh, this looks great. So I'm going to download that. So I have one Valentine's Day. I'm going to look up counting. Okay, let's look at these. Counting 1 through 10 worksheets. I really do not like worksheets. This is pretty cute. Counting 1 to 10 in a 10 frame. Valentine's Day counting. Oh, this is like a cut and paste. Oh, this looks really cute. Love bug counting towers. Let's do that. That gets fine motor. Okay, so this is 2. Ooh. Okay, I want to measure, so I'm going to do, again, ascending order to see if I can find anything free. I'm not finding anything free. Nope, so I'm not going to find measuring. Let's go to sorting, because that's another good math concept. Oh yeah, heart sorting, shape sort, ooh, color sorting. Oh, you guys, sorting and graphing. Hello, candy hearts. Yes, let's do that. So that's 4. I want one more. And I know these are hitting standards. Ooh, number tracing. Yes, numeral formation. That's a standard. Okay, I'm going to go to my downloads folder and I'm going to see everything that I have that I'm going to print for Valentine's Day. I have the graphing. the shapes, this 10 frame thing, and the number tracing. I've got the songs, and I might need to do one more, you guys. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so if I do ascending price, I'm always going to get freebies first. Okay. Counting clips. Yes, you guys. Yes. These are wonderful. Okay, so now I have 5 math centers. I've got a counting clip. I've got numeral formation. I've got shapes. I've got a counting to 10 with 10 frames. And I know there was a 5th one in there, and I can't remember what it was, but we know we've got that. Now let's do Valentine's Day Literacy Preschool. Okay. Literacy. Did I spell that wrong? Okay. Ascending order. Valentine's Day activities, handwriting sheets. That's kind of fun to love letters. That's adorable. Oh, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So this is really cute. You write the letters in white crayons, and then they get a watercolor tray and they paint over and the letter shows up. I think that's really fun. And I really like Glitter and Glue in pre-K too. She's pretty amazing. So I'm going to just download that. So that is a letter identification activity. Right. Let's see. Okay, what else can I find? Sight words. Alphabet and lowercase and uppercase and lowercase letter match. Yes, I'm going to download that too. So I have letter matching and letter identification. Let's see if I can find a letter formation. Pre-writing, alphabet tracing. Oh, pre-writing. Yes. No prep. We're doing it. Okay, so now I've got, I'm tracing lines. I've got another fine motor. Let's see if I can find this again. Okay. Let's see. Sight word book, no thanks. Pocket chart, no thanks. Ooh, letter hunt. Yes. We're going to do that. So they find the letters on the sheet. Okay. So, and you guys, this is all you have to do, my friends. You just really have to go through and just look for things that are free. This is really cute. I already actually have something like this in my lesson plan. So I've just got 5 of these cute little centers. Okay, so I've already for free got different songs for every day of the week for circle time. I have 5 math centers that I can print and prep, 5 literacy centers that I can print and prep. Let's just see. Okay, we're going to look at fine motor. Sorry. And again, let's see if there's anything free. Oh, heck yeah, look at this. Now, look at this. You've got tangrams, snap cubes, and geoboards. We're doing that one too. So now I've got some fine motor. Okay. Now I'm going to do crafts. And you see how I'm on one website? Just one. Just one. I am on Teachers Pay Teachers. Ascending. If you do Ascending, you're going to get what's free first. Yeah. Love You to Pieces. Handprint. So cute. Some coloring pages. See, look, where you get this template. How adorable is this? And then the kids can just do the pieces, or you can just cut pieces. The kids can tear pieces. So I've got that. I want to see if there's anything else that's free that would be super fun. Huh. That's cute. You've got a pizza, my heart. That's cute, but sorry, footprints. No. Okay. You know, guys. Yeah, I Love You to Pieces again. Sip, sip, hooray. Oh, they can, like, color their own Valentines. You know, they might actually like that. So I'm going to download that, too. The next place that I would go is I would just go to I'm on my Yahoo homepage. Preschool Valentine crafts. Okay. All right. I'm going to see a lot of, I can see on Pinterest. These are really cute. Messy Little Monster, 22 cute and easy Valentine crafts. Okay. And you guys, I've never been on any of these, but I'm just looking at these. Hello. Yes. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. So she's gone to, oh my gosh, washi tape. Hello, darling. So she has gone to all these other websites and just found out how we can do this. Oh, chocolate Play-Doh. Oh, making a little Valentine pouch. Fingerprint heart magnets. You can use paper straws. Darling lovebird paper craft. So look at this, you guys. Hello. 22 crafts that I can do. I really only need 5 or less. So that's how we're going to do it. You start beginning to end. Do what's easy, what's quick, what's free or free as possible. Now that I found my math centers, my literacy centers, my art center, I've got my songs for Circle Time, and I'm going to look at some blogs for some more Circle Time ideas. You heard my Circle Time ideas. Watch some videos on YouTube about how I do Circle Time, how Vanessa from Pre-K Pages does Circle Time. Very, very good ideas. Very good ideas. So what I did was I filled in this template, and I've got the days it's for, what my theme is, what I'm going to do for my dramatic play, which also you can look and see if there's any free dramatic play sets on Teachers Pay Teachers. And you guys, I'm just going to do a cookie shop. It doesn't have to be Valentine theme. I'm doing pink rice and gems. I'm going to throw in pom-poms, some scoops. I'm going to put out a dollhouse. My writing center is going to have some cards and some coloring sheets. And my gamey, puzzly area is going to have some Valentine's Day magnets. So what I did, all those free things that I downloaded, I just wrote these down for my math center. So I have 5. I have 1 for every day of the week. Conversation, heart, count and graph. Valentine's Day shapes, count and clip, number formation, number towers. Heart, alphabet, letter match. Valentine's Day letter hunt. There's another letter match with broken hearts, the secret letter idea, and the letter trace. For fine motor, I know that I downloaded that free set with a template for Geoboard Snap Cubes, tangrams, and I also downloaded some pre-writing sheets for my writing center. Now for science, I just popped through some blogs and got some ideas. Fizzy hearts are just using candy hearts with some baking soda and vinegar. It sounds, you just put them in a cupcake tin. It sounds really dumb, but they love it. It's super easy. You can make Play-Doh. You can make scented Play-Doh. You can make like that chocolate Play-Doh we saw in that blog. You can make it strawberry scented, whatever. And I always do a smell and guess. I just get lip smackers like strawberry, chocolate ice cream, vanilla, uh, oatmeal cookie, things like that. Things that are kind of Valentine related. So then what I would do with, oh, and then my arts and crafts, those half plate lovebirds, I really liked those. That I Love You to Pieces template and print and color card templates that we could do. I found lots of those on Teachers Pay Teachers. Then what I do, I have these in front of me and I'll go through my day of the week and I'll do my theme, I'll do the songs, what names of the day I'm going to do, and what kind of whole group letter activity, if I'm going to do anything gross motor. And for Valentine's Day, social and emotional is going to work really well. You can talk about, I'm going to see if I can name off 5 things for Valentine's Day. Who do you love and why? What makes you feel loved? How to be a friend? How we can show love every day? And what does love make you feel like? Those are 5 different topics for 5 different whole group or circle times that I can bring some social emotional into my lesson plan, into my classroom. And you guys, that's easy. I just thought of it right now. Super easy stuff. Okay, so I am going to have, also the books that I read. So I'll do whatever math center, the supplies and the setup that I need, the literacy center if I'm going to do fine motor science. This is also, fine motor is also arts and crafts. So I don't know how much time you're going to have in the day. A lot of times I'm not going to have time to do all these centers. It's just not feasible. There's not enough people in my classroom to do this for the amount of students that I have. But I've got it if I want it. Let's say I don't really feel like doing that literacy activity, or somebody else has all the Unifix cubes or something like that. So I can just do that. I'm going to do that for every day of the week, using my little master lists so that I don't repeat everything. I will cross them off as I write them down on my daily sheets. I have this other sheet here where you can write all your books, all your math centers, literacy centers. So it's basically, it's just that one I showed you. Yeah, just that one I showed you. But it has a spot for all your books, and then you can fill in the books on the day sheets too. But I will put a link to this. This will be a little link where you can join my email list. I'm working on a set of about 6 Valentine's Day circle time activities that you can just print and go and use. There's just songs, chants, props for those, things like that. I think enough for a week of circle time. But after I have all this done, every day filled out, then I go to my newsletter template and I'll start typing it in there so I can create a PDF and send it off to my families and my principal, which it is Sunday and I haven't done that yet for this next week. So all these activities and printables were free. Free. Super easy. You have, in this day of the internet and in this day of blogs, Pinterest, Teachers Pay Teachers, you have so much at your fingertips. And there are so many wonderful creative people out there who are offering these things to you for nothing, because they remember how hard it was to lesson plan, how hard it was to find activities, how hard it was just to come up with a center. So when I first started, I used Pinterest a lot and tried to make my own centers most of the time, but I would go to Teachers Pay Teachers when I was in a bind and I needed something fast, no prep that I could do. And there wasn't as much as there is now, because that was 15 years ago. So now there's this bank of 15 years more of free stuff in there for you guys. So it is a lot easier than you think. It's a hard job. You're planning a little birthday party every single day. I do 2 every day, one for 3 to 4s, one to 4 to 5s. and you want to keep them engaged and busy so you can manage your class better and have more time. So hopefully this has helped some of you that are kind of stuck and don't know where to begin. I have another video that I'm putting out with everything all filled in, so that you can see what it looks like at that point. But that's all I have for now. If you liked this video, please hit subscribe. My goal for this channel is to help teachers, especially new teachers. So like I said, someone left a message that I got this morning for this video. So I try to act fast when people need things. Some things get stuck in the cracks. I teach full time as well. So always be patient with me, but I do come around. So that's it. Hit subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.